And it's 3rd and 4. Here's Gabbert. Some pressure coming, gets it away, and it's intercepted. Jack Sanborn's got it. One man to beat. Sanborn, if he can do it. And he is going to be taken down inside the 30. Tego Inogo slowed his progress towards the end zone.
To come back for a playoff run, but it just, at this pace, I'm not sure if that's in the cards.
Gabbert over the middle, knocked around and intercepted. Quindell Johnson, the rookie from Memphis.
Ron Rivera's communicated with him pretty openly, so you're right.
Right.
Different energy.
Howell throws, it's going to be picked off. Greg Stroman intercepting it on the pass right over the middle. And the defense goes down to celebrate as Howell throws the pick here.
Top or use some of their tight ends in those matchups.
Here's the play fake. Hoyer over the middle, deflected and intercepted right into the hands of Tremaine Edmonds. Caromed off the mitts of Josh Jacobs and Edmonds. Johnny on the spot with the interception. Hoyer's long pass of the day is 15 yards, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Johnson untouched for the touchdown. First and 10. O'Connell going deep, and it's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with his second pick. Second down, Goff in the face of pressure, delivers off target, and for the first time in his NFL career, the rookie Tyreek Stevenson has a pick.
Walks up to the outside, expect that to happen to you.
Now 1st and 20, and Goff throws another one away. And this time it's T.J. Edwards, his first Chicago Bear interception. Been in a position to have to go for it on 4th down today. Goff, not good that time. His 3rd interception, and it's another Bears newcomer, Tremaine Edmonds. Back in the lineup, and he's got the 3rd Bears pick.
He's tough. He's not as explosive as Chandler, who we'll see a fair amount tonight.
Dobbs protected and picked by Jalen Johnson. Johnson on the return will take it down inside the 40.
But he's had to get a lot more snaps.
Dobbs too hot, and on the deflection, an interception by Brisker. It was off the hands of Addison, and Brisker is there for the takeaway. And that throw from Dobbs. Analytics likes this call up to 6 yards. 4th down and 3. And this one up in the air and picked off by Edwards. Rockaway just limped off the field for the Bears. This one is intercepted by Chicago. And Kyler Gordon. Justin Jones was bobbling it.
This is at the edge of Patterson's range, so they're going for it on 4th down and 10. And Goff is picked up by Jalen Johnson. Still on his feet. Lost the football, but it's out of bounds. They got 7 guys back, about 20 yards away or more. Goff hit as he delivers into the arms of Edmonds. One step closer to sealing the deal for what would be their best win of the season. Good pressure by Zach Pickens on Jared Goff. 2nd down and 8. Flacco with pressure up the middle. Throws it. It's intercepted by Eddie Jackson. Jackson inside the 10. Breaking tackles and down to the 2. Flacco on 1st down over the middle, and it's intercepted. Off the deflection, it's Tremaine Edmonds. Edmonds on the move. Flacco trying to make the stop. He can't do it, and Edmonds is in with a pick 6. He had his 3rd interception of the year last. Flacco off the
Got him.
fake. Looking over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. He gets it right back for the Bears. And Stevenson all the way to the 35. His 2nd interception of the year.
A timeout after this play.
3rd and 8 through the light snow. Heineke over the middle. It's a diving interception. T.J. Edwards. And the Bears with 1-2 minutes left, still off 3 timeouts. Time to celebrate on New Year's Eve. elevated to bigger roles for the Bears in the secondary. Heineke, play action. Looks right, then back left, and one of those rookies makes a pick at Tyreek Stevenson. 4th and 17. Heineke with the flip, spins away, throws across the body. It's intercepted by Kyler Gordon. 2nd pick of the year for the 2nd-year guy out of Washington. Pivot their season around. That's part of the reason why I'm a fan personally of the extended playoff field. Intercepted again. Tyreek Stevenson, rookie from Miami, putting on a show at Soldier Field.